Hi there. My name's Sean Brown. Um, I'm gonna do some YouTube videos, and I figured I'd just do a quick overview of what they're about and what they'll be, and we can. And this ain't necessarily what it has to be. If you leave me leave me some what you want me to do, I'll do a video on that. Anything, I mean, just anything sheet metal related or tooling related or whatever. What I'm doing is I'm building a 34 Ford pickup right now, and it's in bad shape. The inner structure's all rotted out of it. The outer sheet metal's gone, and I'm gonna do videos on everything we do and making the tooling. Most of my stuff I have is Harbor Freight stuff. It's not high-end stuff. I do have some stuff that's more industrial that I found on Facebook Market or I've got deals on along the way, but I have a day job, so this is what I do in my free time. And I figured I'd just start videoing it and see what happens. I watched Cornfield Customs and Jap Hands and all them guys, and they're on another level. I mean, but their equipment's a lot nicer than what I got too. So this is more geared toward the guy that's doing it out of his garage, that's doing it on a budget. I got a Bridgeport and I got a lathe. So, and my background's in machining. That's what I do. I do prototyping for my day job. And before that, I came from an injection molding background. So we're going to be, a lot of the stuff here, I machine a lot of the stuff, but on the videos and stuff, leave me a comment. If there's something I'm machining and you want me to do an in-depth video on, even if it's something like as simple as indicating or, how I came up with it or whatever, just leave me a comment, you want me to do it. And if you see something I'm doing and there's a better way to do it or a faster way to do it, leave that in the comments too. I mean, I am always open to learn. I sure by no means know it all. And I'm here to just, help, somebody that's, these YouTube videos have got me a long way. I've got way better by watching them, and maybe some of what I got can help somebody out also. And a lot of my stuff's Harbor Freight stuff that I've beefed it up so it would be more industrial, or it was a little stronger, and to do what I want to do with it. And I'll show some videos, and a lot of it, this stuff I've got off, YouTube and the internet and stuff like that. And I've just took what other people's done, and then I've seen ways that I could make it a little better, and that's what I've done. So, I mean, like my bead roller, the power feed on it, I got it. It's a winch motor off of YouTube, and and I can leave that in the link too. But I used a winch motor and a VFD, so I can control the speed and I can back and forth control the direction. But at the end of the day, it was a lot cheaper than buying one off Eastwood or one of them. So, because everything I'm doing it on a budget too. So I'm just like everybody else. So anyway, I'm gonna shoot some video now of the truck. It's a 34 Ford pickup truck. The inner structure's gone. I mean, this is a rough. The frame's in good shape, but the body and the cab is rough, and we're gonna do it all out of flat sheet metal. I'm using 18 gauge sheet metal, and some of the stuff's a little thicker, and if it is, I'll know. And when it's like thicker structure stuff, I'll go to the scrapyard and dig around, find scrap steel, and I do buy my sheet metal. I'm buying it new. And a lot of the stuff on my equipment and stuff like that, and that I machine and stuff, as far as to beef up my equipment or make my own equipment, I go find scrap steel, and that's what I use on a lot of it because it's cheaper to do it that way. A lot of these scrap yards, they'll let you go in and they'll let you buy it at what they're getting scrap price. You can buy it. They'll let you buy it at scrap price sometimes if you go in there and you're friendly with them. So. But anyway, so now let's shoot some video of the actual pickup truck that we're working on. And like I said, I'm gonna try to do a video every 2 weeks, like 2 a month. But if there's other stuff too, besides videos on this truck or whatever, or if there's something that you want me to spend more time on, describe and, explaining or whatever, leave it in the comments and I'll do a video on that. So this is a learning, all this is learning. So, and if I can help somebody, that's what I'm wanting to do. So anyway, let's take a look at what we got here. So anyway, that's what I got. So I'm hoping you guys will watch the videos and give me, give me direction too. Give me a direction of what you want to see. Give me direction of what I can do better. And hopefully this is the beginning of a start of many videos. I mean, this is my hobby. This is what I do. When I ain't at work, I am in this garage and I'm building stuff. I've been this way my whole life. My dad's the same way. He's a hot rodder too. I'm second generation hot rodder. So, and I come from a family that eats and breathes hot rods. So, and I go to a lot of car shows and things like that. So this is the pickup. It's a 1934 Ford. You can see there's no floors left in it. Everything, the inner structure's all rotted out of it. There ain't nothing left of the inner. Now the outer structure, there's stuff, but this here, I just used it to make patterns, to make new. So that's why you'll see where it's like cheesy welded together. That's because I needed to hold my dimension to make a pattern to make the new. And I got video, I'll be doing a video on that. And we're making all this, and we're making it all out of flat stock. And we're making it all, we're gonna make it all with Harbor Freight brakes and stuff like that. So here, you see some of the how bad it really is. And that's what I want this video to be geared more to, is the fella that's out there that's building a $1,000 cab and truck body because it's so rotten that they couldn't get full price out of it. How do you go about fixing it? How do you go about getting it straight? How do you get it where the door's all shut? And because there's no structure in here. I mean, we're gonna have to get all this back square again, and it's gonna have to line up with the frame and all that. So, but some of it's not in bad shape. There you see along the top, around the drip rail, there's holes. You can see clear through it. Look at that. And we're gonna make all that new. We're gonna repair it. This is the bed. Here's the radiator shell. You can see the radiator shell is it's rotten, it's gone. And you can see that's the inner structure I've made. And there's a video on that. I got the videos. This is the introduction. But you can see the bed over there, it's rotten. But we're gonna make new steel. We're gonna make new panels. You can see my door here. There's holes in the door skin. But like I said, the whole goal of this is to do this and doing it on a budget. This is my Harbor Freight. And if you guys are interested on the power feed, if you want me, I'll leave the link for that's off of YouTube. That's nothing I made up. But you can see here that there's my brake, my shrinker stretchers, my Harbor Freight English wheel. So, and we're going to be using go over here and look. We're going to be using a Jap hands. I copied this off Jap hands, but this ain't his exact dimensions, and his new version's better than this one. But I copied it off that, and that's how we're going to put our details in our sheet metal. That's the slammer hammer. Right now I'm making a shrinking die, and I got a video on that also. So for the slammer hammer. So anyway, there's you see the lathe, the Bridgeport. Anyway, I'm hoping to see you guys in the videos. So anyway, that's what I got. So I'm hoping you guys will watch the videos and give me direction too. Give me a direction of what you want to see. Give me direction of what I can do better. And hopefully this is the beginning of a start of many videos. I mean, this is my hobby. This is what I do. When I ain't at work, I am in this garage and I'm building stuff. I've been this way my whole life. My dad's the same way. He's a hot rodder too. I'm second generation hot rodder. So, I come from a family that eats and breathes hot rods. So, and I go to a lot of car shows and things like that. So, if you would, just give me some guidance and leadership and show me what tell me what you want and what I can do better. And this is the beginning. So thank you.